Hi, this is Jacob Baugh, Jacob's Ladder with Team Cardhoarder. We're here for round 3. We lost the first part of the video, but just our first turn, so not a big deal. And there we're here with our legacy dredge list. So we led on Putrid Imp, hoping to draw a dredger, and we had a Forcible Careful Study to start enabling. So we kept this one, and we were on the play. So opponent led on Volcanic Ponder. See what's going on. Just gonna draw on the first draw step, and then hopefully hit a dredger, but can't be too choosy with it. I'm fine with drawing a land or something like that as well. Another Careful Study isn't that bad either. Just gonna lead on Careful Study. Opponent might have a daze or something here, which would be pretty annoying. I could say that for sure. Alright, we found a dredger and our second land. Man, isn't that great? So, kind of want to keep this amalgam to pitch to force. Definitely discarding this one. I'm just going to discard the amalgam. Check out my graveyard. Just discard the 2 cards he knows about, because I still have Putrid Imp to discard the other ones, so. And not hit a bridge, so I can't rip apart my opponent's hand, but still fairly good turn 2. Can untap and Coliseum next turn unless I get wastelanded, and I still have 9 power in play, so go ahead and remove my imp, the Putrid Imp, not the Stinkweed Imp, and return my Icarid and Dredge a Grave Troll. Always yes. Always yes. Okay. So I'll go ahead and attack. Needs to get a little smaller. Alright, there we go. Attack with all the doofs. Start flashing back these therapies. I'm actually going to respond to that and correct my Coliseum. So if I find I'll dredge an imp, and I think I'm going to use the other 2 draw steps to try and find a card for Force of Will. Alright, well, I should have done that first, but I didn't think about that I can wait on each trigger, so discard imp, therapy, grave troll, and just cast force on this brainstorm. Cast with the correct modes. Alright, our opponent decides not to let us see their hand, so... Alright. I assume there are miracles with the Tundra, so they were trying to brainstorm back at Terminus, and Terminus is my guess, but... So... I actually like my main deck configuration a lot against them. I don't really want the Dredge Return package. The only thing I gotta be worried about is cards like Moats. But the Thoughtseize, the Unmask, and the Needles are considerations. But I don't think I want the Needles. It's literally just the name Top. Top is a pretty important card for them, so it is just correct, but... I think I want to cut some of my inevitability. Just try and be okay with playing the long game. Just cut stuff like that. I like Amp as just a 2/2 body to attack with in this kind of matchup, so I think I'm going to keep those. We just shave an Icarid. I don't really want to cut blue cards though. I'm keeping in all the forcefuls. It's another consideration, so maybe I have to shave at least an imp. Maybe I should be less reliant on bridge. Seems reasonable. Shave one more card. Yeah, I guess it's just imp. Going to 3 is probably fine. Yeah, let's do that. This hand really wants a black source. We are on the draw. We have a careful study to dig for it. One of a treasure, we have some interaction and Thoughtseize plus therapy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep. But this could definitely be a mulligan. This hand isn't fantastic by any stretch. Well, it's pretty great now. Definitely think I want to lead on a black card on turn 1, just to use my mana the most efficiently. So I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize my opponent. See what happens. Brainstorming to hide stuff. It's fine with me. Alright, so my assessments were correct. I don't think I really care about getting Terminus. Definitely don't care about Force of Will. I do care about Sensei's Dividing Top. If they have a second one, they probably would have hit it. So that's some consideration, but I really don't want them to have 2 tops with a Mentor. Maybe I could just take Brainstorm and leave them with the top. Yeah, I think I'd rather just do that. And then I can Therapy them next turn. I'm going to cast my Careful Study before I do anything else. Give myself the most information to know what I want to name with my Therapy. Pretty sure I'm just going to name the Monastery Mentor, so my opponent has no real ways to fight my plan, so we'll see what my opponent does. Response to my Careful Study, so. Activating top. So another hand is a good blank, a good unknown, Mentor, Terminus, Force. So they're looking to force my Careful Study? Is that what's going on? Okay. Alright, Force of Will pitching Ponder. They kept Ponder on top. Alright, I'm just gonna force their Force and be fine with that. And we'll pitch an Icarid in my Underground Sea. I don't think I ever want this other land, so I could actually play and Flashback Therapy this turn with that land, so I can take the unknown card and there, but then I lose my Imp. I mean, it's probably worth it. It's not like I have to make this play, so just gonna name Mentor. Mentor. Because I don't think I care about Terminus. So he's Dividing Top. What's their other card? Okay. I have 2 tops. So oh, I already played my land first turn. What was I thinking? I definitely shouldn't have kept this C. Well, we will see. I guess I have 6 cards, so I guess it lets me imp C, activate Calcium, but opponent has 2 tops. They're playing the second top. Alright. They're spinning away their top. Okay. Find the land. So now I could just take their top away. Right, I don't want to just mill 3 with Calcium. I would much rather just wait till I draw something relevant. It's not like I'm under any pressure here. My opponent has Sensei's Binding Tops, so does not want to draw their top again. Another land. Drew a Grave Troll. So I will go ahead and crack my myself. Hit more dredgers. And more dredgers. Fortunately, I kind of want to keep one Grave Troll in my hand, but I'm not going to. I'm going to attack my opponent. Repeat away my opponent's terminus. Alright. And I don't want to play the land because I would rather keep it to potentially discard it to something, and I don't need it, so no reason to give my opponent the information. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My opponent has Terminus. I'm supposed to use one Icarid because it plays around Swords of Plowshares, but I'm not supposed to use the second one. Oh, I just removed my other Icarid because I was thinking about what to do here. Alright, whatever. It's not what I wanted to do, but I wanted to cancel the other one. And yeah, it's gonna bite me. Alright, I'm gonna keep my Grave Troll in my hand, but it's very annoying. I don't think we're going to lose this game, but we should have an Icarid to bring back right now, and I'd be in a much better situation. Still have one bridge. Yep, only milled one bridge. So could make a 2-2 instead of a 1-1, but don't really want to do that, so. They hit surgical, and alright. It's annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start managing my library and killing my opponent with 1/1s now. Alright, so I'm just going to Steed Queen Imp next turn. And just cast a Steed Queen Imp. I have one Narcomoeba left. No, 2 Narcomoebas left. I have 1 Icarid. So I accidentally removed one. And I believe I sideboarded one out. So. Better look at my graveyard. Know what our opponent is thinking on here. Okay. So drilling my bridges. Okay. All right. Still not changing how I'm going to kill my opponent, which is with 1/1s in. Just gonna play a Stinkweed Imp in next turn, Dredge the Thug. Do not have a Narcomoeba in my discard pile, so I do. imagine this was just how Miracles works, but this is obviously a very annoying matchup, that is for sure. Just grind them out. Doesn't matter how many surgicals they play, as long as they don't remember my whole graveyard. I'm just gonna play a bunch of 1/1s until I die. But we'll see. This works. Opponent is pondering 4 things. Instead of just dying with all of his dignity. Instead, he wants to keep shuffling his deck. This is where the deck is much more efficient than normal Dredge that has to go all in, where you can actually just cast your Dredgers and win the game that way, because you have more mana sources to fight through the hate. Right. Okay. Another Putrid Imp. Then I'm going to dredge a Golgari Thug. My opponent did not want any more of the fun. Alright.